Zahabi's little brother no more. Aiemann Zahabi has really carved his own path, and certainly he's deferential, always gives credit to his older brother, but you put forth a winning streak like he did in the UFC and maybe exceeding some expectations a little bit.
You know, he's another one of those guys that when you look at him and you look at the way he approaches the game, it doesn't knock you on your heels or knock you off your feet, but he does everything right. He does everything good. He's a good wrestler, he's a good striker, he's a great grappler. He can do it all. And if he can do that again tonight, he's going to win again. And he's going to put himself in position to become a world champion.
All right, here we go. Sugar Sean O'Malley, and you can argue a lot of these people in the building tonight are here to see him. You can argue, though, this is his stiffest challenge in the UFC.
I believe so. I believe this is the toughest one. And I know he's fought Piotr Jan, the former champion. I know he's fought Pedro Munoz, but this opponent tonight is going to push him in ways that he has not been pushed before. Does Sean O'Malley use his fantastic footwork, his speed, and his mind to set enough traps to get the victory? I guess we'll see very shortly.
Well, you all know the judges are looking for damage and moments of damage, and Sean O'Malley has been pretty good at providing those over the last several years in the UFC. Sean O'Malley steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Bowe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aiemann Zahabi! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena. I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability.
I can barely get my notes together. Huge rolling connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike.
Oh, and another shot for good measure.
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. These guys throwing early. All right, so got to be an encouraging sign to hurt him to that extent. I'm not sure his opponent saw this coming.
Well, he didn't finish him, but he did hurt him very, very bad. It told him that he can hurt him, but he's got to be very careful. He still isn't the better striker, even though he landed the bigger punch.
O'Malley's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Man, this is crazy. Sometimes things start this way at heavyweight. This is absurd.
I mean, somebody is going to go down with the power that these guys possess. They cannot stand in front of each other and just throw.
Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye starting to shut. Now lands a solid punch there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, look at the spinning kick there. DC, you got...
He puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again.